Well. Lil Wayne, we meet again for Carter 3. I'm excited about this one. Now, just for full disclosure, I've enjoyed Lil Wayne, but I have not I'm not like that next notch up in terms of enjoying his music. He's cool. I like his style. He's funny. He's kind of all over the place. But with Carter 1 and Carter 2, I enjoyed them, but I didn't fall in love with them. And I remember specifically when I said I was going to do Carter 2 and seeing comments and stuff, a lot of people said, oh no, I like 3. There seems to be a divide. Seems like either people really enjoy Carter 2 or they really enjoy Carter 3. Didn't see a lot of comments of both are amazing or anything like that. So it seems like there's two styles. Well, not necessarily two styles, but just the sound's different. I was told yesterday that this one, I guess, is a little bit more poppy. And I'm kind of starting to get into the pop space a little bit, which is interesting because I've never been a pop guy. Ironic, since I called myself Pop. Maybe the two pops cancel each other out. It's just Bob the. Anyway. So here we go. Carter 3, long requested, kind of overdue in my opinion at this point. I've been meaning to get to this for a while and just, like always, everything else gets pushed out. 16 songs, an hour and 18 minutes. There are 4 music videos. That will be Patreon only. Patreon's $2. I post MP3 so you can just listen. There's no ads. There's no edits. It's just one whole ride. Also, I was told this morning that, because I always post on Twitter what I'm going to listen to, apparently before this album came out, it leaked. So there's a bunch of songs that got scrapped from the album. And anyway, people told me to listen to those. I don't have those. I'm not going to. This is just the Carter 3 as released June 10th of 2008. So almost a 8-year anniversary, 6-year anniversary. No, 16 years ago. Ooh, jeez. Forgot to carry one of those ones over there, you know? Okay. Well, let's drop in, man. I'm excited. I enjoy Wayne, but I just haven't had that experience with him yet to go, oh, yeah. Because I've seen a lot of people say, no, he's my favorite rapper all time, which is a statement given the plethora of high-quality rappers that exist in the world. Let's drop in. Track 1's called Three-Peat. Three-Peat, of course, it's actually here in the summary too, but if you win a championship and then you win the championship again the second year in a row, that's the repeat. And then if you do it 3 times, three-peat. So he's calling this Three-Peat at the start of Carter 3. Makes sense. Drop it in. Carter 3, track 1, Three-Peat. Oh, and producer is Vashon Maestro Brooks.
Even if they stopped me.
They can't stop me even if they stop me.
Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, I'm on it. I'm so on it. And however you own it, you can get it tonight, ho. And all night, ho. I get the beat from a fucking right, ho. I might go crazy on these niggas. I don't give a motherfucker.
I like that.
In the nigga house and shoot his grandmother up. What? I don't give a motherfucker. Get your baby kidnapped and your baby motherfucker. It's the Carter 3, bitch. Better put your sucker up. Holly Grove, I throw it up like I'm trying to lose my gut. Fuck is up.
This little.
Like a million uppercuts. Got a million duffled up for the fuck of it. Shit, get on my level. You can't get on my level. You
cool beat.
A space shuttle or a ladder that's forever.
Good vocals.
I'm better if not now than never. Don't you ever fix your lips unless you about to suck my dick. Bitch, swallow my words, taste my thoughts, and if it's too nasty, spit it back at me. 2 more inches, I'd have been in that casket. According to the doctor, I could have died in traffic. Bounce right back on them bitches like magic. Abracadabra, I'm up like fire. I do this shit for my click like Adam Sandler. I control hip-hop and I'ma keep it on my channel. I tell my girl, when you fuck me, better fuck me good. Cause if another girl could, she gon' fuck me good. No sitting at the table if you bringing nothing to
Neat
it.
fucking production going on. It's almost like a classical music.
Scott, fresh out the ESPN shop, and when sports in the poppin', everything stoppin', but you can't fool me. I know what you watching. I'm back. 3P, C3.
Yeah, it was a good opener. Very good opener. I I like that it's all one verse. He's just tearing off. He's not really fucking around, wasting any time with like hooks and choruses and stuff. He's just laying it down. Looks like a long fade out at the end here. We'll stop there. 3-peat. Okay. There's some good little... What is this? 2 more inches, I would have been in that casket. According to the doctor, I could have died in traffic. Did he get shot? No. When Lil Wayne was 12, he was home alone playing with a gun. Oh, and accidentally shot himself 2 inches from his heart. A heroic off-duty cop came to save him. Wayne nearly died on the ride to the hospital. Holy shit. Home alone at 12, playing with a gun, and accidentally shoots himself. 2 inches from his heart. Holy shit. You can see a lot of kitty movement in the background. They got the zoomies right now. The zoomies. Wow. And then some off-duty cop gets him. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. What else was there? Some about... Here we go. Don't ever fix your lips unless you're about to suck my dick, swallow my words, taste my thoughts. If it's too nasty, spit it back at me. Abracadabra, I'm up like Backxwash. Do this shit for my clique like Adam Sandler. I control hip hop. So that's that movie where he's got like the magical remote control or some shit like that. I never saw it. Money's so old, it's growing white hair. Yeah, I know a little bit about that. Not the money growing the white hair, but something else getting so old that's growing white hair. I love this. Mama, don't cry. Your son can handle his. I got her out the hood and put her up in the hills. I love it. I love it when I hear artists who struggle and come out of these shitty areas, these shitty environments, and they make it and they get their family out too. That, oh God. It's just the win on top of the win, you know, and I have to imagine for a lot of these guys, if not all of them, they're probably happier about doing that for their family than making it themselves, you know? I love it when that happens. When I was 14, I told my mom we'd see better days, and sure enough, I got Miss Sita in a better place. When I was 14, I told my mom, see better days, and sure enough, exactly what I say. Good shit. I got game like Stuart Scott, fresh out the ESPN shop. Didn't he die? Stuart Scott is dead, right? Yeah, he died of cancer. Yeah. He was a good dude. He seemed like he was a good dude. I'm not a huge sports guy. I never really watched ESPN that much, but I always just enjoyed him for whatever reason. He had this, you know, some people just have that aura about them, right? They just seem like decent people, and he kind of came off that way. Okay, good opener. Good strong opener. Coming out. I like the production too. I mean, he goes by Vashon Maestro Brooks, and yeah, very classical music style of production in that track. It's pretty cool. Let's move on to track 2, which is called Mr. Carter. It's featuring Jay-Z. I have heard of him before. I was actually listening to him this morning. Can I Live? That's what I did my little sound check to. Can I Live? Good track. Producers are Infamous and Drew Correa. Or Correa, maybe? Correa? I'll say Correa. Yeah, I like that better. So you can revise my answer there. Track 2, Mr. Carter, drop it in. Here we go.
Yo, Jordan Empty, this right here is crazy. I feel big, you know what I mean? Like not big in the sense of weight, you know what I mean? Like gaining weight or nothing like that. Like
not like gaining weight.
I heard you were looking for me. Hello. Tell me where have you been? You know. I know. Hey, hello.
I like the playfulness of this part.
You know. Yeah. To you forever, from me to you. I heard somebody say, Judge, I'ma need a suit, I'ma need a coupe.
I like the production on this too.
Be the juice. I got the flow, I'm trying to see the roof. Didn't wear bulletproof, so I got shot and you can see the proof. Blind eyes can look at me and see the truth. Wonder if Stevie do, but I'ma leave it to God, not Beaver, neither you. Cause I'm a murder, why I kill over and even you. Man, I got got spring hating on me cause I ain't never sprung. Winter hating on me cause I'm colder than y'all. And I would never fall.
You know what I love? It took me a while, but going through hip hop, it took me a while to get used to ad libs. At first, I found them distracting and I found them odd, and I didn't really understand the purpose. And then after a while, I finally fucking loosened up a little bit, right? Like unclench a little there, Bob. Uh-oh. Kitty's on the counter. We got a kitty on the counter. Red alert. Anyway. But I slowly learned to understand that it was basically about, just energy, just having fun and just kind of popping off even when you're kind of on a vocal break, essentially. And sometimes it's right in between, so it's all over the place. But it was just, I learned, it's like a vocal movement. If you're doing this kind of shit and then you're just like pop, pop. This chorus section where he's basically playing around with this, I'm assuming sampled lyrics. I don't know. It sounds sampled, but I don't know. But I love this kind of ad lib. It feels so full of like free spirit and just like if an ad lib, like the normal ad lib, is just kind of like a vocal movement, this feels like vocal dancing, just totally dancing around, having a blast vocally. I really like how it comes off.
2 words you never hear: Wayne quit. Cause Wayne win and they lose. I call them April babies cause they fools. And when they snooze, we up, feet up like a paraplegic. A parallel park in a red and yellow thing. Old school Atlanta hawk. Like I'm from Cali Park, but I'm from Holly Grove. Now all my blood screams Suwoo and da-da-do. I know my role, and I play it well.
This
and
is
I
great.
went well on my Libra scale. I suck a pussy, fuck a pussy, leave it there.
Long hair don't even care.
Long hair don't even care.
Around the world now, I'm back again.
And next time you mention Pac, Biggie, or Jay-Z, don't forget Weezy, baby.
Don't forget Wheezy, baby.
Yeah.
Cool song. I like this. This is great. Oh, nice. Dropped out the beat. I love claps. Anytime I hear claps.
Shit. And I swear to everything, when I leave the circle, it's gonna be on both feet. Never knees in the dirt. You can try me, fucker, but when I squeeze it hurt. Fine. We lose 2 lives, yours and mine. Give me any amount of time. Don't let Miss Carter grieve at the funeral parlor, dripping tears down my sleeve. Give me any amount of time. Don't let Miss Carter grieve.
Interesting ending there. I want to click that annotation here. That was a great song. I really like Jay-Z coming in and essentially passing the torch. Let's read this annotation for the outro here. Despite their odd, off and on friendship, Lil Wayne is still a huge fan of Jay-Z. People Magazine, 4 albums changed my life. Interview, Wayne says, or reveals, that his love for Volume 1 was so great. He now has the words Lucky Me tatted on his neck, as well as a verse from a song on his leg. Lucky Me is my favorite song of all, period. Huh. Interesting. I wanted to know more about the end part. Give me any amount of, maybe those are references to the lyrics in the song. Maybe this end part. Give me any amount of time. Don't let Miss Carter grieve. I don't know. Don't forget Wheezy, baby. Pac, Biggie, or Jay-Z. Why do I always say Pac? It's like this new thing I've been doing lately. I know his name's Pac, Tupac. I always say Pac, like a fucking weirdo. Something about those gray hairs, right? I'm just getting too old. Maybe it's just like a natural thing of growing old. You start saying words weird so that you can sound old. Maybe it's just part of the process. Hopefully, right? Wouldn't that be so much fun? That'd be super fun. I call them April babies because they're fools. And when they snooze, we up, feet up like paraplegia. Oh my God, dude. That shit was great. What I love about that line is it fucking gives me such a visual of somebody in the hospital with their feet both up. Oh, shit. Flyer than Beetlejuice, which of course you have to say his 3 names. Or his name 3 times. That's how you summon him for Beetlejuice. Didn't wear a bulletproof, so I got shot, and you could see the proof. Blind eyes could look at me and see the truth. Wonder if Stevie Wonder, because he's blind. But I'm leave it to God, not Beaver. Good reference to leave it. Like, fun wordplay right there. And what's cool is, there's so many times when sometimes these artists are making references to things I don't know and I'm unaware of. And sometimes they do it in a really complicated way. It's hard to pick apart. This shit is just easy to get, really fun to play with, but quick to understand type shit. He's just fucking around, silly word plays, no big deal, which is nice. It's fun to have that variety to choose from. It's fun to have somebody like MF Doom, where he's got great rhymes and he's using all this cool vocabulary and has double meanings and stuff like that. You get Lupe Fiasco, who just dumb it down. Lupe, dumb it down. And then you can have stuff like this, where it's fun. I've been in and out of the bank, bitch, while you all assholes been on the same shit. Okay, we're off to a great start. Track 3 is called Milli. Looks like it's just the big one. I think this is one of the music videos as well. Producers are Bangladesh and Chalo. Dropping into track 3, Milli.
Your money.
Huh. Oh yeah. Good bass. Go on, the bass.
A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet in my mind. Cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Cause my seconds, minutes, hours go to the almighty dollar and the almighty power of that chopper. Sister, brother, son, daughter, father, motherfucker, copper. Got the Maserati dancing on the bridge, pussy popping, tell the coppers, ha ha ha. You can't catch them, you can't stop them. I go by
my God.
rules. If you can't beat them, then you pop them. You can't man them, then you mop them.
So I was told yesterday too, when I was chatting about what I was gonna listen to today. One person mentioned, he's super confident. Like, he's at this point in time, 2008, like Wayne was big, really, really big, and he's just super confident and like fucking A. You could just hear it. And confidence is such a strange thing because, like, when you have it, it feels like it's infinite. Like, it's just, how could anybody struggle with confidence? It's so easy. But when you don't, like, it seems impossible, right? But it shines through so much. Confidence, being so comfortable with what you're doing, knowing you're doing it well. It's hard to even describe, and it's great because you can just see it. And what's really interesting to me is, like, in sports, professional sports, where sometimes these guys just have amazing days, and there's no particular reason for it other than I just felt good that day, just felt it. It's weird, but it's so cool. But in this aspect, I don't know how long it takes to record an album or anything like that, but when you kind of go through an arc of somebody's career, you get that stretch, hopefully, right, where they're doing well and everything's just coming with ease and blah, blah, blah. And it just shines through. Oh, my God. So you can just hear it. He's so comfortable. And, again, not like he was struggling before, but there's just this essence to it. It's hard to explain, but you can feel it. Just listening to it, you can feel it.
Sicilian bitch with long hair with coconut dairy gear, like smoking the thinnest air. I open the Lamborghini, open the crack the semen, like look at that bastard we see.
Look at that bastard
He's a dog, he's the motherfucking problem. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon?
To a goblin.
Nothing, you ain't scaring nothing. On some faggot bullshit, call him Dennis Rodman. Motherfucker, I'm ill, not
I'm
sick.
ill, not
And
sick.
I'm okay, but my watch sick. Yeah, my drop sick. Yeah, my Glock sick. Am I not thick? I'm ill. Motherfucker, I'm ill. Yeah. See,
Something else that surprised me about this track is the Milli, the looping sample in the back. Normally, this would bug me. Normally, I don't like repeating loops and stuff like that. But I think it's chopped down just enough to where it's basically its own just sound effect, rather than me clearly hearing words and just noticing that they're repeating. It's more of just a sound loop rather than words. So it's working for me. It's right, kind of close to the edge, but not quite. It's enough. It's far enough away from that it's not bothering me. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. All right, let's finish that. This is a great track.
Do that, wanna do that, boy, you knew that, you that smiler. And I be this shit, now you got loose bowels. I don't owe you like 2 vowels. But I would like for you to pay me by the hour.
Oh my God.
And I'd rather be pushing flowers than to be in the pen sharing showers. Tony told us this world was ours, and the Bible told us every girl was sour. My dog walker, I say life ain't shit without me. Chrome lips poking out the coop, look like it's pouting. I do what I do, and you do what you can do about it. Bitch, I can turn a crack rock into a mountain. Damn man, don't you compare me, 'cause there ain't nobody near me. They don't see me, but they hear me. They don't feel me, but they feel me. I'm ill at C3.
Yes, kitty. Hi. Do you want to come hang out, kitty? Come on. You drew my attention. Now everybody's waiting to see kitty. Everybody's waiting to see kitty. Hi. Are you here to listen to Lil Wayne, kitty? Even though I got my headphones on? Oh, you want to smell the microphone? Sure. Dude, verse 3 is incredible. What's fun too is 2008 and all these references to shit that I'm actually aware of. What's this Erykah Badu line? Like Eminem, Weezy includes Andre 3000, Outkast. Singer Erykah barely raps. Andre and Erykah dated. They have a son, so Weezy mostly thrown her name as a tease to Andre. Okay. All of Erykah's exes are sick rappers. Since he believes himself of a similar caliber, when he wants to get with her, he asks where she's at. Okay, fair enough. What's up, kitty? You want down now? Okay. There was a reference to Gwen Stefani. I like that. And I be the shit. Now you got loose bowels. I don't owe you like 2 vowels. I don't understand that. Oh, I don't owe you. I owe you. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Good annotation there. I'd rather be pushing flowers than in the pen sharing showers. He'd rather be dead in the ground than in prison. Sure, I agree with that too. I don't think I'd do very well in prison. Where's this? I got so many bitches. I'm Mike Lowry. That's a character from Bad Boys. Oh, kitties, go away. I know, but go away. Not under the desk. I'm afraid you're gonna unplug everything and ruin the video. One of them swatted at me. They get a little cranky when they don't get what they want. Even Gwen Stefani said she couldn't doubt me. No doubt. Gwen Stefani, like, just cool. Something else people have said, they just love the way he raps. And I was noticing on this one, he's got, his flow is like so unconventional in this one. He's just like, every now and then he's going, and then it's almost like spoken word. He's just fucking around the whole time, which is great because it really is that air of confidence, you know? He's so comfortable with what he's doing. I don't know where the kitties have gone. I'm under constant threat of kitty attack. A Milli and that booming bass. Oh my God. All right, let's move on to track 4, which is called Got Money. It's featuring T-Pain, produced by T-Pain and Playing Skills. Dropping in track 4, Got Money. This is a good start to a pretty good album, man. Oh, we're picking it up now. Oh yeah. I kind of like that synth. It almost sounds like buzzing bees. Just throw your money around. That's funny. sound here. This is cool. This feels, I wonder if this was a big club banger or not. Feels like one. I love the I love that shit. Oh god. Just pause there, I guess, real quick. You know, I was just gonna say, this is the 4th track in, and I like how the energy's built. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes from there. It's hard. That's one thing that's tough, man. When you come in strong and then you push the energy up on your album, at some point it kind of has to give, right? So it's curious to see where it'll go from here. But I'm liking, God, the energy is great. I love these lines on verse 2. I got 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Now clap your hands if you've got a bankroll. And then what happens? It's just a bunch of claps come in, right? Like some clap on lights in this bitch. I'm going to be clapping all night in this bitch. Oh, God. Creep silent. She's smiling. He's mugging. Who cares? Because my goons are right there. Oh, this is fucking funny. And then I liked what was it said something about her boyfriend. See your boyfriend hating like a city cop. You know, that's something I've never really considered. Because, of course, you know, anybody who's out there, you know, selling drugs and all this other shit, of course the cops are watching them, trying to bust them, all this other shit. But what if, like, you're doing well and you've got money? Then, yeah, the cops would really just hate, right? They'd hate. Because not only are they not busting you, but they're also just probably jealous as shit because you've got a bunch of money. And they know that you're not getting it, you know, legitimately. And they have to work hard to make their money, and you don't really have to work that hard. Not to say that that's a sweet gig to have, but I've just never really considered the idea of a cop also being jealous of a drug dealer. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Huh. All right, now this is a fun track. Let's finish this one. This is great energy.
Cause bitch, I'm the bomb like tick, tick.
God, the energy right here in the chorus is ridiculous. So much swelling sound. Mr. Make it rain on them hoes. Make a stripper ball. Good shit. That was very entertaining. Yeah, very entertaining. That gets a heart. Something I really liked about that track is on a Milli, I was talking about Wayne shifted around his vocals a lot, his flow, and just feeling very, very playful. Kind of did the same thing with the production here. I mean, the production maintains a structure because it has to, right? You got to hold the beat in some fashion. But I love how at one point early in the track, it swells up and it sounds like it's going to take off, and then they hit the brakes. And then they come back and swell. And then there's another part later on where it just completely drops out. Like, I like how they were moving the production around in that one. That was very cool. It's kind of like a compliment to the vocal performance on the previous track. Yeah, good shit. Got money. Got money. I look forward to watching the video for that one. I think that's a video too. What are the videos? A Milli, Got Money, Mrs. Officer, and Lollipop. Those are the 4 videos. Okay. Let's move on to track 5, which is produced by Kanye West. No shit. Featuring Babyface, who I am not familiar with. Not familiar with Babyface. Okay, let's jump in. Track 5, Comfortable. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's all I ask, baby.
A little bit of a love jam here. All right.
Somebody else.
This must be because he made that stripper fall in love with him on the previous track, right? This is a story arc that's developing. He had so much money, He made it rain. She forgot to bring her umbrella. Now she's done fall in love with him. And this is the day after. This is what's happening. The story arc right here. Hidden story arc in the album.
Yeah, to the left. If you wanna leave, be my guest, you can step. Feeling irreplaceable, listening to Beyonce. Well, okay, I'll put you out on your B-day. It's so good when we make love. All I ask is something I love for granted.
Is there a little bit of guitar in there? Yeah, there is a little bit of guitar. All right.
Don't you ever get too comfortable. Yeah.
Good beat.
Yeah, let me catch my
I could
breath.
use a little
Talk
more
about
of the
leaving and
guitar.
You ain't going yet. And if you leave correct. And I'ma send a jet to pick up the next. And if you leave in the best. So you would have to settle for less.
I want to click on this annotation. I am no Elliot Ness. What is this? Elliot Ness, who was alive from 1903 to 1957, was an American prohibition agent, famous for his efforts to enforce prohibition in Chicago, and the leader of a legendary team of enforcement agents named the Untouchables. Okay. So the annotation goes on to say, still we can guess that Wheezy does drink. Okay, I don't know why they're mentioning that other than prohibition, but whatever. Ness may have handcuffed lots of people as a police officer, but Wayne isn't like that. He doesn't want the girl to leave, but he's not going to try to force her not to. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's a pretty long-winded. Well, I guess you gotta explain who Elliot Ness is, but yeah, all Wayne is saying is, if you're gonna leave, you're free to go. I'm not gonna arrest you. That's it. That's all that's being said right there. I don't know why they're, well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about the annotation. It got the point across. I shouldn't criticize it. I love criticizing annotations, but okay. So that's all he's saying. I'm not gonna arrest you. You're not under arrest. You're not detained. You're free to go. You're free to go. There you go. And if you leave correct, and I'm gonna send a jet to pick up the next. Oh my god, man. Oh shit. Although, going through that makes the chorus make a little more sense. Not saying this to shake you up, just to wake you up. Don't take this for granted. Don't get too comfortable. Okay. You don't love me, somebody else will. It's quite the love song. You can leave whatever you want. I'll get someone else.
It's no sweat. I would never 1, 2, 3 forget about you. Your love, your sex. You know I work you out like Bowflex. I jokes, no stress. Love, live life, proceed, progress. Make sure the neighbors get no rest. We can get together, never disconnect. Yeah, for granted.
This song's kind of funny. Because it comes off as like, you know, it's got these warm sounds, like it's this love song, but it's kind of not a love song.
Don't get too comfortable. Hey. Yeah. Word to God, my mama gonna like this one. Yeah. I think everybody gonna like this one.
It is great production. No doubt there. This is great production. I love the guitar. Man, I love the guitar. And I like that they leave some time to let us enjoy that a little bit before the song wraps up. Oh, then it rolls right into Dr. Carter. Comfortable Gets a Heart. Kind of a silly song in a way. It sounds like, it comes off like this love song, but when you're telling the girl that you love, you can just leave if you want. It's fine. I'll find somebody else. I don't know if really how much. I mean, I guess it's still love in a way, but I wouldn't call it a long-term love. Don't get too comfortable. Oh God, it's funny, very funny. There was a line. Where was it? Oh no, I already talked about it. Yeah, if you leave correct, I'm gonna send the jet to pick up the next. Make sure the neighbors never get no rest, of course. Sure. I was hoping there was going to be an annotation here. I would never 1, 2, 3 forget about you, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I was really hoping there would be like 3 sentences explaining 1, 2, 3, 4, but he uses the word forget. Like sometimes, man, it's just like, I know, we get it. All right. Although I shouldn't say that, right? Because how many times has there been something where I'm just wildly confused, and then the annotation explains it to me, and I ignore it completely. It's fun. It's a hobby. You know, it's a way to pass the time. Track 6, already on track 6. Well, this is zipping by pretty quick, honestly. It's called Dr. Carter. It's produced by Swizz Beatz, who I am familiar with. Although, if you ask me, okay, Bob, which song did he produce that you know? That one song with the guy. I start sounding just like my wife. You know that one song with the guy? Yeah, he produced that one too. All right, track 6. Dr. Carter. Here we go.
Good morning, Dr. Carter.
Hey, sweetie.
Looks like it's going to be a long day.
Another one, huh? What we got?
Your first patient
Yeah.
suffering from a lack of concepts, originality. His flow is weak,
Another one.
and he has no style.
Awful diagnosis.
Okay, let me put my gloves on and my scrubs on. Dr. Carter to the rescue. Excuse me if I'm late, but like a thief, it takes time to be this great.
I love
So just wait, your style is a
bass
disgrace.
line.
Your rhymes are 5th place, and I'm
Yeah, the
just
bass line.
grace. 1 uno ace, and I'm trying to make your heart beat like bass.
And this little drum roll. Fuck yeah. I love that.
With every shell break. What is your originality? You are so fake. So picture me like a gallery. Capture what I say. All I need is one mic. All I need is one take. Like, hey, brighter than the sun.
cool.
Got a pistol on the playground. Watch the gun play like. No kidding, no kids in the way, but the kids do. Gotta watch what we say. Gotta work every day. Gotta not be cliche.
Wow.
Gotta stand
The
out.
production.
103K,
Wow.
Gotta kick it like a sensei. You gotta have faith. You gotta. Wait. I think I lost him.
I think I lost him. Oh, dude, the production on this is.
Dr. Carter.
The production's amazing. Amazing. I'm looking at the listens, and it's almost the most least listened to song on the album. Why? The production. Oh, I fucking love the production. I could just see whoever's playing that bass, that stand up. What do they fucking call it? I forget the name of the instrument. Just strumming along on that thing, and then that drum roll is cool. And then they almost got like orchestra production swelling in after that. Fucking awesome. All right, bad news. We lost the first patient. We lost him. Wayne went a little too hard. A little too hard for him. But, the diagnosis was bad. Lack of concepts, lack of originality, weak flow, no style. I didn't think he was going to make it to begin with. So that's first one, unfortunately. Lil Wayne did his best to bring him back, but he's lost. We lost him. Let's go into verse 2 and see what happens with the next patient that Wayne's supposed to help.
I don't know about this one. His confidence is down. Vocab and metaphors needs work.
Oh,
And he lacks respect.
lacks respect for the game?
Let me see.
You think you can save him?
I don't know.
Respect is in the heart, so that's where I'ma start. And a lot of heart patients don't make it. But hey, kid, plural, I graduated. Cause you could get to anything if magic made it.
Good evening, Dr. Carter. It's been a long day, but this one looks much better than the others. His respect is back up, concepts sound good, his style is showing strong signs of improvement. All he needs now is his swagger.
All he needs now is swagger.
Swagger tighter than a yeast infection. Fly go hard like geese erection. Fashion patrol, police detection. I stay tight like Chinese connection. I stay tight like pussy at night. Baby, don't get me wrong, I could do that pussy right. But I'm too grown to write, too fresh to fight, too paid to freestyle, too paid to freestyle. Smack his face, eyes open, I reply with a night. Welcome back, hip hop,
Welcome back.
His vitals are up. He's looking good. He's looking good. I think we got one.
awesome. I really like that track. What a fun way to just fuck around. Again, he's just fucking around, and it's great. Very, very just loose and free. And this metaphor of I mean, initially it sounds like individual rappers, but it references all the way back to the entirety of hip hop, basically. It's saving hip hop. Congratulations, hip hop. Or what does it say? Welcome back, hip hop. I saved your life. And I have to try and remember too that this is 2008, and I remember the early 2000s is kind of like the shiny suit. There's like the shiny suit era and the bling era and all. And I don't remember. I don't know all the details, but I do know, like, coming off of people like Pac and Biggie, man, and then going into some of that shit. Oh my God! Like, I remember there was a music video off of Life After Death. Fucking Diddy, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, he was a businessman and he brought it to the mainstream and all that kind of shit. So, I mean, there's probably some positives, but I can only imagine what it was like being a hardcore hip hop fan in the 90s and then seeing what happened in the early 2000s and go, what the fuck is this, man? It would be like, because for rock, we went from the 80s hair metal bands into grunge. So it's like the inverse experience. Like, we finally escaped that shit. So basically, it's almost the opposite. I can't imagine going from grunge into 80s hair metal. Like, what the? I would lose my mind. Oh my God. Time to be this great. So just wait. Your style is a disgrace. Your rhymes are fifth place. But I'm just Grace, one new no ace. Trying to make your heart beat like bass. I loved the bass line on this track. There was a couple lines in here that I really enjoyed. Something about saying it twice. I'm saying it twice because my swagger's that tight. Too paid to freestyle. I had to say it twice. Swagger's so nice. Don't ask me shit unless it concerns a price. I don't rap fast. I rap slow because I mean every letter in the words and the sentence of my quotes. Swagger just flows sweeter than honey oats. That swagger, I got it. I wear it like a coat. Yeah, he really does. And it's just shining through so much in this album so far. 6 tracks here. This is great. Let's move on to track 7, which is called Phone Home. Producer is Cool and Dre. Dropping in track 7, Phone Home. What a great ride so far, man. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this.
We are not the same. I am a Martian.
Greetings from Planet Wheezy. We begin transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phone home. Phone home. Phone home. Phone home. And if you feel like you're the best, go ahead and do the Wheezy Wee. Phone home. Phone home.
Okay.
We are not the same, I am a Martian. And I'm hotter than summer rain like Carl Thomas. Lock, low, ready to aim at any target. I could get your brains for a bargain, like I bought it from Target. Hip hop is my supermarket. Shopping cart full of fake hip hop artists. I'm starving, sorry, I gotta eat all it. And I be back.
I like the sound here. This is cool.
Phone home. Phone home. Phone home. Phone home. And if you feel like you're the best, go ahead and do the Wheezy Wee. Phone home.
Okay.
They don't make them like me no more. Matter of fact, they never made it like me before. I'm rare.
This song's
like Mr.
okay.
Clean with
It's
hair.
fine.
No brake lights on my car rare. I never had lights and I never had fear. I rap like I done died and gone to heaven, I swear. And yeah, I'm a bear, like black and white hair, so I'm polar. And they can't get on my system, cause my system is the solar. I am so far from the old arts, I'm in others. I just eat them for supper, get in my spaceship and hover.
That was okay. Honestly, it's a short song, 3 minutes. Honestly, I would have just cut that. I wouldn't even put it on the album personally. Not like it's bad, but we'll see how the rest of the album. Again, I said earlier how when you start out strong and you ramp up and you bring all this energy, eventually you have to crest that hill and kind of settle into another sound. So we might be there now. I mean, with Comfortable, Dr. Carter I really like too, but we'll see how the rest of the album plays out. But Phone Home, yeah. And really, the only reason why I say I would have cut it is just because the album's coming in at an hour 18. And you don't really need these long runs, in my opinion. Although the last song's 10 minutes long, too. So, and apparently the original version all got leaked and they had to scrap a bunch of shit and start over. So maybe the original album idea was totally different from what we ended up with. But, I mean, this was fine. It was fine. It's not like it's bad. I rap like I died and gone to heaven, I swear. I'm a bear, like black and white hair, so I'm polar. And they can't get on my system because my system is solar, like the solar system, right? Because he's a Martian. I'm so far from the others. I mean, other. I like how he's done this a couple times where he'll like mispronounce something and then restate it or like spell it out, basically to serve the rhyming structure that he's going to play out. It's kind of cool. Who's like Gonzalez? What's this? Lil Wayne replaces the word Martian with alien to relate himself to Alien Gonzalez, a 5-year-old sole survivor of a refugee boat that sunk in the storm. Oh, I kind of remember that. That was a while ago, though. And there was another reference. Who's Carl Thomas? I'm hotter than the summer rain like Carl Thomas. Oh, that's a song. Carl Thomas. Okay. Well, there you go. I haven't heard that one. Don't know that one. Okay. Well, that was fine. Don't have any problems with it. Not a huge fan of it. It was fine. Track 8 is called Tie My Hands. It's featuring Robin Thicke and produced by Robin Thicke. Let's jump in. Track 8, Tie My Hands. I feel like I've seen Robin Thicke featured on something else before, too. I don't know. Cool little guitar sound, though.
We are at war with the universe.
I like that little bit of keyboard
falling.
jam in there. Just kind of mashing the keys
And
a
the
bit.
only thing that can save us now is sensitivity and compassion.
Good sound.
But I know one thing's for sure. I'm gonna get my kicks before it all burns down.
Yeah, some say tragedy's hard to get over, but sometime that tragedy means it's over. Soldier from the Academy League of Rollers, I deny being down, though they seem to hold us. My shoulders are strong, I prove them wrong. I ain't doing nothing but moving on.
It's a cool song.
What have I done so bad? What is my destiny? You tie my hand, but I'm not supposed to see. What have I done so bad? What have I done?
I like this sound, but there's some interesting lyrics here. Some say tragedy's hard to get over, but sometimes the tragedy means it's over. So instead of getting over the tragedy is that it is over. So if somebody dies or something like that. This part, they talked that freedom at us and didn't even leave a ladder. Oh, so the annotation says, another criticism of George Bush. He spoke at them rather than to them. Okay, they were given the idea that freedom and happiness is there for the people, but they were never given help or shown a way to reach it. Okay. I work at the corner store. We all got problems. No one's going to fly down low. No one's going to save us now. How you feel? You're not alone. We're all just jealous. We don't reach the sky no more. We can't overcome. You tie my hands. What am I going to be? What is this? Tie my hands is a reference to slave treatment, which are criticizing George Bush for oppressing the people of New Orleans by leaving them stranded. Okay, so I guess this is a reference to Katrina then, I suppose? Let's keep going. let's keep listening to lyrics and maybe it'll explain itself a little bit further.
Knock on the door, hope isn't home. Fate's not around, the luck's so gone. Don't ask me what's wrong, ask me what's right, and I'ma tell you what's life. And did you know I lost everything, but I ain't the only one. First came the hurricane,
Okay,
then the
here we
morning
go.
sun. Excuse me if I'm on one, and don't trip if I light one. I walk a tight one. They try to tell me keep my eyes open. My whole city underwater. Some people still floating, and they wonder why black people still voting. Cause your president's still joking. Take away the football team, the basketball team. Now all we got is me to represent New Orleans. Shit. No governor, no help from the mayor. Just a steady beating heart and a wishing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
These friends, they
Wow.
come and go, but I got family.
And if you come from under that water, then there's fresh air. Just breathe, baby. God's got a blessing to spare. Yes, I know the process is so much stress, but it's the progress that feels the best. Cause I came from the project straight to success, and you're next. So try it, can't steal your pride, it's inside. Then find it and keep on grinding. Cause in every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. I know. Yeah,
Good song.
Yeah.
Good song.
yeah.
Kind of tough.
See,
It's
right now we just
heartbreaking,
ride
but
on
positive.
we got spirit. We got soul, y'all. We got soul. They don't want us to see, but we already know.
I feel like that final line there, they don't want us to see, but we already know. They don't want us to see that they've turned their back on us. I remember Katrina a bit. I remember what I saw it live. I saw Kanye West say George Bush does not care about black people. And Mike Myers just go, That was an amazing moment. I vividly remember watching that live on TV going, oh my God. But as you know, of course, people thought it was outrageous to say that. You can't say that. But at the same time, it's like, well, what are we doing to help? Because, you know, a lot of my audience is pretty young. I'm sure a lot of you were not even alive when Katrina happened, but you can watch stuff on YouTube and you can see the footage. It's just fucking incredible. There was so much water just everywhere. And it wasn't, that's what's so wild about it too. It's not like the tsunami in Japan where it came rushing in. I mean, it was storm surge and stuff like that. It's different, right? But it's like, it took a while for the water to come in, but it also took so long for the water to go back out. That's what was so crazy about it. It was just there. And these houses, all these houses, these neighborhoods, just in ruin. People literally on the roofs of their houses waiting for somebody to come get them. Just waiting. Nowhere to go. Water's 10 feet high. Can't, you know. And so it's weird just watching the news and like the news just talking about it. And, you know, that was kind of it. I remember the government kind of say, oh yeah, we're going to try and help. But I don't remember any like urgent, massive response to go down to New Orleans and help people. It was just like, oh yeah, we're monitoring the situation and we're aware and we're going to send, you know, National Guard. I mean, obviously helicopters came and boats came and stuff like that, but it was like, it was just odd. And I can't even imagine. First of all, especially some of these neighborhoods were pretty poor, obviously, so they're already ignored and forgotten to begin with. And it's almost like, it almost left this impression of maybe some people were like, oh, well, good, we don't have to fix that problem anymore. It fixed itself type of a thing, you know? Sometimes it kind of came off that way. That was wild. Fuck, man. I can't believe anybody still lives down in that area. Florida, New Orleans, anything like that. I would never. I live in California, and I'm sure people who don't live in California are always worried about earthquakes. But I think hurricanes are way fucking worse, man. I've seen so much more destruction from hurricanes than I have from earthquakes. Now, maybe that's anecdotal. You know, obviously the early 80s, Oakland got fucking hammered. That was a big one. But also California has a lot of construction regulations that are, you know, seismic related so that earthquakes don't do as much damage. Now, obviously, if it's a big one, it's going to do it. But that was a cool song, man. Cool song. I like that. I like that. Emotional. little painful, but a little inspiring, a little don't give up, don't quit. You know, every dark cloud there's a silver lining. This is our spirit. This is our soul. You know, yeah, some good shit. Good shit. Good sound too. Great production. Robin Thicke. I feel like I've heard him before. Maybe it was on another Wayne album. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Track 9 is called Mrs. Officers, featuring Kid Kid and Bobby V, produced by Diesel. This looks like a big one, another big hit. 250 million streams. So dropping in track 9, Mrs. Officer. And, you know, we've had a couple tracks where it kind of mellows out a little bit. We'll see if it picks up the pace again for the album flow experience. We got a guitar lick, y'all. I love it. I love the guitar. Yeah, this sounds great. Already sounds great.
Bobby Valentino. Like a cop car.
Like a cop car. I was just gonna say it sounds like a siren.
Now I gotta holler, sounding like a siren. Talking about.
Oh, this is great.
And I know she the law, and she know I'm the ball, and she know I get high, above the law, and she know I'm raw. She know I'm from the street, and all she want me to do is fuck the police. Talking about.
Oh yeah, that right there, this gets a heart just for that line right there. Great sound too. This is super fun to listen to.
Like a cop car. Hey, I make her wear nothing but handcuffs and heels. Then I beat it like a cop. Rodney King, baby, yeah, I beat it like a cop. Oh my God. Beat it like a cop. Rodney King, baby, say I beat it like a cop.
Oh my God, dude.
But I ain't trying to be violent, but I do the time. But her love is timeless.
She pulled me over, pulled me out the Rover, then she pulled me closer, threw me in back of the car, put me in handcuffs, start ripping my pants up. All you hear with the dispatcher is
this little chorus part, man.
Up and throw away the key. Call your sergeant and tell him you can't finish your shit. We can see the sunrise before us.
Good little drum tap too. I always like the drum tap where it's like on the side of the drum on the rim. What a great song. Oh yeah, that was fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. That might be my favorite. That might be my favorite so far. Mrs. Officer, it's really good. I like Dr. Carter a lot too. Milli is cool, obviously, as well. But Mrs. Officer is super fucking fun to listen to. I can see too now, but some of the people that describe this album as being a little bit more of a pop sound. Yeah, I'm hearing that now for sure. I love that. What's your number? 911. Emergency on her head doctor performed surgery on me and now I'm healed. All right. This dude, I can't believe this shit. That I beat it like a cop. Rodney King. Yeah, I beat it like a cop. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. That's another thing a lot of you probably weren't alive for was the Rodney King beating and trial and verdict and riots and all that shit. I remember watching that shit on TV. The trial, the video of the cops just beating the fuck out of that guy, man. Ridiculous. Insane. And then they were fucking acquitted. I think it was acquitted. Unbelievable. And no wonder the fucking LA burnt down over that shit. That was insane. She got me thinking I could date a cop because the uniform fit her so tight. She read me my rights. She put me in her car and she cut off the lights. She said, I have the right to remain silent. Now I got her hollering like a siren. Great track. That was a great track. I look forward to watching the music video for that. That might be entertaining. Let's move on to track 10, which is called Let the Beat Build. Producers are Diesel and Kanye West. All right. Track 10, Let the Beat Build. It's been a great ride so far. I almost feel like I heard this before.
Yeah,
At least that sample.
I see you, big bro. I'ma kill these niggas, man. Yeah.
Straight off the block with it. Eagle Street to be specific. I peepin' at you, peepin' different. I pay my dues, you keep the difference. I see the end in the beginning, so I'm not racing, I'm just sprinting. Cause I don't wanna finish, they diminish, I replenish. Scientific, I'm out this world, ho. I wear bright red, like a girl toe. No homo, fingernails dirty. I've been counting dirty money since 12:30.
I do want. I mean, this song is called "Let the Beat Build," and I feel like that's what is happening to us right now. We're being fucking like, just teased this whole time. You know, I'm curious to see how it goes, but like, yeah, come on, let's let the beat build. Let's go. Let's let it go. And no, we're not gonna hold. No, we're gonna hold it back a bit before it drops.
I'ma kill 'em, yeah, we sell 'em. I know you smell 'em. If you want it, you can just yell in the beat in the morning at your tenant.
Oh, it's speeding up a bit too.
20, have a key, go for 11. After me, there will be nothing. I am legend, and I will Smith. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch. That's how you let the beat build, bitch. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch. Let the beat build, bitch. And the beat go boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah, cool.
Boom, boom, it go boom, boom, boom. Now say.
You know what I like about this is, I feel like right here we just got a snapshot of Wayne really. This is gonna sound dumb because I don't know how to describe it in a way that sounds cool, but you know, obviously rappers listen to the beat and they're paying attention to the beat and all this other stuff. But just that section right there, it felt like he wasn't listening to it. It just felt like he was part of it. It felt like he was so in tune to what he was hearing and what was happening and how it was building and how it was gonna progress out, that he was just in the beat instead of like listening to the beat. Especially just this boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. I just really like that. It feels like we just got a little peek into his mind and how he processes music.
Okay, I like to thank Kanye and my nigga Diesel from giving me this diesel like a F-350. Tank never empty. Damn, everybody in a bank act friendly. You could think my shit didn't stink, boy, was I wrong? Approving $1 million deals from my phone. I'ma take it 1, 2 way back, like a silk white beater in a wave cap. Or the wave pool that blew by you, and I waved fool as I blew by you. Hello, hi you, I can buy you, but I wouldn't try you, feed you to Pyro. I know what I'm doing, I show improvement, and I know just to go into it can never amount to going through it.
I'd love to change it flow though.
We can do it like we late. Hey, wait, Diesel, let me just get the 808. As I hit the kill switch.
Cool.
Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That's how you let the beat build, bitch.
I'm gonna say the same thing again, but it's cool because every now and then you get these little glimpses of deconstruction. And this song feels like that. It feels like, not like you're in the room watching them work on it, but they're doing these things where they're almost taking the song apart for you. And in doing that, it's like how you can understand how an engine works or something when you take it apart and see the moving parts and how it all goes to, oh, that's how, and then you can understand it more. This has that somewhat similar effect where it's like what do they call those things when you watch a YouTube video? The exploded view, right? Where they take the machinery, and it animates as breaking apart, and you can see the different parts and how they go together and how they move. This song kind of comes off like this. It's like an exploded view of how they break apart beat structures and what Wayne is tuned into and listening, and it's fucking cool, man. It's pretty neat.
And all my bitches know that's my plan. Oh goddamn, there's my sound. Pole playing like that's my
Took
band.
the claps out.
Cleared. Suck my dick with red lipstick and don't let it smear. And I got a lot of tattoos, and I meant every tear. And I'm still on that street shit. Back to the beat, bitch.
And they put it all back together again. Yeah, this is cool. Very cool.
Let the beat feel, bitch. Let the beat feel, let's say. And the beat go boom, boom, boom. It go boom.
This is cool.
Boom, boom. The beat go boom, boom, boom. Let's see.
Yeah. That was fucking cool. That was really cool. That was like a deconstruction of a hip hop song. That was really, really cool. I love that. And it's, I was watching, what was I watching? It was something with drummers. I've been watching, there's a YouTube channel called Drumeo, and they bring in like different drummers. So one of the cool things that they do with their channel is they'll play a rock song with the drums removed. So this guest drummer that they bring in has never heard the song, and they're listening to the song with the absence of drums. There's no drums in the track version that they're hearing, and then they do a couple takes or a couple listens, and then they do their version, and then at the end of the video they play the original version with the drums so the drummer can hear it. And it's just really neat because there was one video where the person was like counting. I think it was a Tool song. Oh yeah, it was Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, I believe. I think so. I don't know a lot about Dream Theater. And he was trying to play a Tool song called Numa, which is very fucking complex. And the whole video itself, I don't know, it was 20 minutes, but the whole session was like a 5.5 hour session where he's listening to it. He's trying to break it down. And there's just certain parts on that one, he's actually listening to the drums so that he can try and play it, because that's incredibly difficult. But he was like counting and shit, and just counting and like, okay, back this part up again. And he's trying to get the time. It's really fascinating to watch. And this song has that aspect in it too, where it's like you get to see what these guys are doing and how their minds work and what they're listening to and how they put shit together, how they break it apart. So I really like that track, Let the Beat Build. That's a good one. Good shit, man. God, I've been sitting here almost an hour and a half. Feels like I've been here 20 minutes. This has been a great run so far for me. So I think I'm going to be Carter 3 camp. I enjoyed 2, but a lot of people said, nah, man, 3 is a good one. This is really cool. Let's keep going. Track 11 is called Shoot Me Down, featuring D. Smith, produced by D. Smith. Drop it in. Track 11, Shoot Me Down.
Open up your hearts, people. Page 1, chapter 1, verse motherfucking 1. Yeah.
It's almost like Western hip hop. Not West Coast, but like Western, country Western hip hop.
Now if you let me, you won't regret me. Shit, if you let me, you won't forget me. Remember? And if you don't, then ponder. Hold up, pow, pow. There's a reminder.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
I'm a signer. I sweat money, and the bank is my shower.
Money.
And that pistol is my towel. So stop sweating me, coward. And I would die for hours, ride for hours, supply the flowers. This is history in the making. Now shut the fuck up and let me make it. Please don't shoot me down.
I love this sound. I love this sound.
Got a 380 on my waist and Rambo back.
Rambo back.
Bandana around my dome, bandana in my right pocket. Bitch, I'm grown. Fuck what you want. Now watch me stand on the world as I sit in the throne. And if I jump, I'ma fly and look into the eagle's eye and say I am nothing like you. Why? My picture should be in Dictionary next to the definition of definition. Because repetition is the father of learning. And son, I know your barrel burning, but please don't shoot me down. 'Cause I'm flying.
This is cool. Very cool. I'll pause right there. I verse 2 I don't really get. The first one was very fucking funny. Verse 2, the second, actually kind of the whole, well, second bit. I'm growing, what the fuck you want? Watch me stand on the world as I sit in a throne. Sure. If I jump, I'm gonna fly and look into the eagle's eye. He's mentioned eagle's eye a couple times on the album. And see, I am nothing like you. Why? Bitch, see, it gets me how nothing gets me or get to me. What the fuck are you talking about here? This line is packed. Yeah, sure. Oh my god, it's a long ass annotation. There's like 7 bullet points to read through. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. This is fucking long. Like I'm scrolling my mouse. It gets me how nothing gets me or get to me. And if you shoot for the stars, then just shoot me. Yeah, but your bullets don't reach Mars. Okay, I get that. Paws, claws, become a beast. I'm a dog. I get that. I'll get you. My picture should be in the dictionary next to the definition of definition. Because repetition is the father of learning. And son, I know your barrel is burning. But please don't shoot me down. Huh. What's this thing about the tea? Real good temperature right now. Wayne heard the beat and kicked everybody out except for like 2 people, the engineer and myself. He smoked 2 blunts, asked for a cup of hot tea, and just went in. Oh, that's fucking cool. Right there. That's very cool. I love this beat. I think it sounds amazing. I think it feels like a blend of dark Western music and hip hop. It's fucking cool.
Get respect, cause if I don't, I'ma take it. I see your boys hating and I see your girls naked. Drum, sound like a naked gun. Switch clips with my thumb. Then I pop another clip in and aim at his vision. Cause Wayne is his vision. Cause Wayne is the mission. I'm aiming at a mirror. Please don't shoot me down.
This is probably my favorite from the album. Shoot Me Down is fucking cool.
And I've done it before. Don't make me do it no more.
I just like how sinister this sounds, man. It just sounds fucking cold. It's cool, man.
Where the fuck is my guitar?
Where the fuck is my... Wow. Yeah, this is fucking cool. Yeah. That's probably going to be my favorite from the album. I know there's a couple more. Lollipop is next. That's a big one. I love everything about that. Especially that I'm so glad I clicked on the annotation about the T. And basically this D. Smith explained to XXL, Wayne heard the beat and kicked everybody out except for 2 people. Smoked 2 blunts, asked for a cup of tea, and went in. That's fucking amazing. And the reason why I love that so much is because I love the beat, I love the sound, but also it sounds like Wayne was just immediately inspired by that sound. Like something took him and he just went with it. I love when that shit happens, man. That was cool. Shoot Me Down, very cool. Yeah. All right, let's move on to track 12. It's called Lollipop. It's featuring Static Major and produced by Jim Johnson. This is another big hit, 528 million streams. Dropping into track 12, Lollipop. Here we go. I'm just going to listen to Shoot Me Down 10 times in a row.
So I let her lick the rapper.
Lollipop. I want to lick the rapper. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh, Lovely Lady Lumps. I forgot about that song. For the record, I fucking hate that song. What is it? Not Black Eyed Peas, but what's her name? Fergie? I can't remember her name. I hate that song. I've always hated that song. It's been a long time since I've heard it. I should listen to it again and see how I feel now. God, when that song blew up, I fucking hated it. It was so annoying to me. So, my love's my lovey lady. Fucking so annoying. I'm surprised how much space there is in the production here. It almost seems quiet. It's almost like too clean in a sense. This song surprises me. With the amount of listens that it has, I'm really honestly surprised. It's got explicit. He hasn't said there's not a lot of swearing yet, I don't think. Maybe this was just big on the radio for a while. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that this is a big hit. Because to me, like, it's cool, it's silly, the lyrics are funny. Lick me like a lollipop, she wants to lick the rapper. Like, that's like, you know, it's clever, and it sounds fine. But I'm kind of surprised at the lack of production. Honestly, there's really not a lot happening with the production. Like, Mr. Carter or Got Money, one of the early tracks. Man, I think it was Got Money. There was a bunch of production blowing up, and so I could hear that one like being a big hit. This one doesn't have like a lot of energy, really, in my opinion. Let's keep going. This is kind of surprising. I'm surprised this is a big song by Wayne, because I'm not really understanding why, honestly. It's a cool song, don't get me wrong. But it's not like hitting either for me. There's some other songs that definitely hit way more than this. What's the other Rodamon about? Huh.
Call me so I can come and do it for you. Call me so I can come and prove it for you. Call me so I can make it juicy for you.
Yeah, dude, so this is wild to me. That song has 528 million listens. The only bigger one is a Milli with 558. So pretty similar in numbers in terms of hits. Like a hit, right? Let me click on, I like doing this sometimes. I'll just click Lil Wayne. Lollipop, I don't really know how Spotify does this, but you know, you can click an artist and you can see their popular songs, right? Top 10. But like right now, number 1 is Love Me with 769 listens. Number 2 is Sucker for Pain with 1.1 billion listens. So I don't know how they rank these songs, how Spotify and its algorithm does. Lollipop is number 3 on the popular list for Lil Wayne. That track is number 3. I think that song's kind of boring, honestly. Compared to everything else I've heard on this album, I don't even think that's track 12. It would barely be top 10 for me. honestly. Like, it would beat Phone Home. It would probably beat out... I don't know. Like, so this is just wild to me. Because when I listen to it, a lot of the lyrics are repeating. You know, he's got choruses and stuff. This little bridge in the middle, call me so I can make it juicy for you. Okay. The chorus repeats. The licking the lollipop repeats. Shorty wants a thug repeats. So lyrically, he's not really doing anything. There's not a lot of like silliness to it in terms of the lyrics. I mean, there's the first verse got some, you know, that pussy in my mouth, I'm lost for words. There's some silly lines, but in terms of the lyrical count, a lot of this is the lyrical stuff is copy paste. Just the same thing being said again. Whatever, no big deal, right? That happens all the time in music. And then the production is basically doing the same thing. Like, yeah, this is weird, man. I don't get it. I don't get why Lollipop is popular. To me, that's almost a skip. Not quite a skip, but like, I wasn't really engaged. I wasn't really entertained. It didn't have energy. It wasn't Wayne doing some of the shit he's been doing for us this album so far. Like, it's kind of wild to me that it's a hit. It must have been like big on the radio or something, I guess. Huh. You know, every now and then, I'm not surprised when I'll enjoy a song a lot that isn't like huge on the album. That happens pretty often. I for whatever reason, I tend to be more of a deep cuts kind of guy, for whatever reason. And even after, I don't listen to the radio anymore. That's been years and years and years. But even back in the radio days, I was always more of a fan of when I'd buy the album, there'd be other songs that I like more than the ones that were getting played on the radio. Whatever. Going through hip hop, doing this channel last 3 years, pretty common for me to find a song that I really, really like that isn't as popular as other songs. No big deal. Every now and then I come across a song that's wildly popular and I don't get it. This is probably like the biggest example of that. There you go. Okay, there's Lollipop. Let's move on to track 13. It's called Lala. It's featuring Busta Rhymes, who, oh God, I need to listen to a Busta Rhymes album. Because I remember in the 90s, late 90s, Eminem was blowing up, Busta was blowing up, and it was all over MTV and stuff. This was kind of like what MTV was really, well, no, MTV always had hip hop and shit on, but I always liked Busta Rhymes. Even back when I didn't like hip hop, I wasn't a fan, I was a Tupac hater and all that shit. I always liked Busta Rhymes. I need to listen to a Busta Rhymes album. I really do. It's featuring Busta Rhymes, Briscoe, and produced by David Banner. Let's drop into track 13, La La.
David Banner.
I like this. I'm fucking around.
Sitting in the caddy, right like Betty, floating up the aisle like the bride and her daddy. Hip hop addict. Man, I swear I'm on top like the addict. Yeah, bitch, I be with my dog like Shaggy, and we stay clean, but we get dirty like Harry.
Getting dirty like Harry.
Bluebirds, cardinals, and canaries. Fuck me, I'm all about we like Paris. Hilton, presidential suite already. I'm richer than Nicole and I'm a lion like her daddy.
That's gotta be a Paris and Nicole reference right there, right?
I swear I'm a savage like Lil Webby and Randy. Oscar de la Hoya, box you like a casket. Or Diego Corrales. Nigga keep jabbing, see my style is
weird production.
Like drugs in the alley. My
very weird
my
production.
paint prettier than Haley.
Strange beat.
Started out
Very
hustling.
strange beat.
Ended up ballin'.
Nigga, I'm the shit. Get the fuck up out my toilet. Started with my girlfriend. Ended with her homies. Started out hustling.
Ended
Oh
up
my God.
ballin'.
Started out hustling.
Ended up ballin'.
Started out hustling.
Ended up
I kind of like this. This production is really fucking with my head now. This is odd.
The motor so fierce. The rims the same color as the rapper of a kiss. Curse, I'm hyper, jumping like a piss. And when I'm in Detroit, I be ballin' like a piss.
I don't really like this one. I like what they're trying to do. I feel like the production's kind of going for a silly angle, and it does sound silly. But for whatever reason, this isn't really clicking with me. It feels a little like just bumpy. It doesn't feel smooth. It doesn't feel... It basically kind of feels like silliness that's forced. And when you force the silliness, it doesn't... It just loses that playfulness to it, that what's the word? Spontaneousness. So this isn't really working for it. Let's see. I'm curious to see how Busta does though, because I really like him. He's got a lot of oh god, like just flair, personality in his vocals.
Started out hustling.
I do like the chorus.
Get the fuck about my toilet. Started with my
Started with my girlfriend, ended with her homies.
Started out hustling.
Ended up ballin'.
Started out
I like this right here.
Ended up ballin'.
Started out hustling.
I like the good sound. This is good sound right here.
Nigga, I'm the shit. Get the fuck about my toilet.
See, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. You know a nigga been home, honey. Money fucking retarded, call it down syndrome money. My cake sick shit, we diagnosed sickle cell bread. The revenue stream got a disease like a jail bed. Like a mattress from Sing Sing, away down the comp stock. These bitches call me Bling King. I shit when the bomb drop and sprinkle diamonds all over niggas. Flawless in D-class and twinkle like a shine, just like a sparkle from clean glass. They moving on a nigga as I walk through the valley ready and zooming with the cameras like I'm dicking down Halle Berry.
Nigga, I'm the shit. Get the fuck about my toilet. Started with my girlfriend. Ended with her homies. Started out hustling.
Ended up ballin'.
Started out hustling.
I like when this part hits. When the sound kind of comes through.
Ended up ballin'.
Nigga, I'm the shit. Get the fuck about my toilet.
Huh. I don't hate it. But that first listen was, it didn't really work for me. I'm curious to see if this one grows on me. It might grow on me. We'll see. And again, I like what they're trying to do, especially the production side. It's really, really not taking itself seriously at all. They're just fucking around, but the problem is there's been a lot of that on this album, and there's been so many other tracks where they're just fucking around so much better than on this one. But they can't all be winners. That's the thing, man. You can't. It's hard. 16 tracks, hour, 18 minutes. It's hard to make them all excellent. That's not easy. Fuck me. I'm all about we like Paris Hilton. So Paris Hilton and then Nicole. So they had that stupid fucking show. Presidential Suite already. I'm richer than Nicole, and I'm a lion like her daddy. What's the line about? Oh, Nicole Richie. A Simple Life. Her father is musician Lionel Richie. Oh, okay. The lion comes from his name. Oh, okay. I thought they were sisters. I didn't know Nicole. I thought she was a Hilton. Anyway, well, there you go. That shows how little I knew about the show. I didn't give a fuck. Huh. Well, there you go. I learned something. Wow. And then I'll drink beer tonight and forget it. Yay. I did like the whole part, Wittier Than Comedy wrote a parody, but I ain't telling jokes. And then it pauses, apparently. So I like that. That was good. Yeah, just odd beat, though. Really odd beat. And then even Busta Rhymes, he didn't have his... one thing I always liked about Busta Rhymes back in the day was he would just fucking spit, man, just like a machine gun. It was incredible to listen to him. I think that's really why I liked him so much. He kind of... Maybe he just... He was reminding me of like metal drums, just fucking pounded away, man, relentless. I really liked that about him. He had all that energy and just would not let up. But so even on this one, he didn't really, it kind of didn't sound like Busta Rhymes. His voice, it sounded like Busta Rhymes, but in terms of like the style, it didn't click with the stuff I'm aware of. I don't know. I only know a couple of his hits, right? Hell, I don't even know the names of the songs now. It's been so long. Okay. All right. So 2 misses in a row. We'll see how this album wraps up. Now, when I was going through Genius, there was like a bunch of other songs. And I looked for another version of this album. All I saw was the Carter 3. I didn't see anything else. Or I didn't see like a deluxe version or anything else. So And I mentioned that because initially this wasn't, when I was going through the track list on Genius, this wasn't here. I had to like find this. It was like somewhere else. Or it was like track 22 or some shit. It wasn't track 13, 14. Anyway, great story. Obviously very important. Let's chop into track 14. It's produced by David Banner. Track 14, Pussy Monster. Come on, Spotify.
David.
You can do it. There we go.
David Banner on the bass, bitch.
Did he do the previous track too? Did he do Lala? He did.
I got a sweet tooth. 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 Now can I eat you? Now can I eat you? I got a taste for you. Now what you won't do? Girl, you cold. Let me suck out your flu. Girl, you cold. Girl, you cool. You heard of salt and pepper? Well, girl, you fool. Girl, you hot like a bowl of hot stew. And I just stood over my stew and just blew. And when there was no more you in the soup, I removed my spoon and drink your juice. You wanna do me, do what you wanna do. And if her job is to blow, you could bet she blew. Mic check.
Huh. I'm not. This ain't working for me either yet.
It go P-U-S-S. Why? Because it's the reason
It's the reason I'm alive.
I needed to stay alive. It's like I gotta eat it just to survive. Hi, I'm the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy monster. And you gotta feed me pussy, 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 pussy.
You know, maybe it's just maybe I just don't like David Banner's production. Has he done any other of the tracks? I don't think so. I think it's this one and the other. This is the only times I've seen his name that I recall. Yeah, there's something about the production on this track and the previous. There's just kind of like on one hand, I feel like I like the sound that's being used of them. It's kind of cool, but it also feels like somewhat muted. It sounds somewhat muted. And its vocals sound a little muted too. Anyway, well, let's keep going. Maybe I'm probably judging this a little too early. Let's listen. Maybe I can settle into the sound.
And I'm an urban legend like a black Acura. My taste buds set on
What's
the
the black
black
Acura?
Action, the cameras is looking, and I hope you make me eat my words. Cause my words is pussy, 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 pussy. Yeah, and I'm the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored with this one. Honestly, this isn't doing anything for me. One thing I have noticed when listening to these albums on Fridays, and I've got these headphones on, shit sounds so different here than it does like in my car or over the speakers. Now the speakers I have are pretty good, and they got a lot of bass. My car things sound very different. I don't have like a fancy sound system in my car. So I wonder if that is affecting the experience. Sometimes they're like, is it Dream? I think Dream by Young Thug. I love that track. It's got some great sound, and it sounds amazing in these headphones. But when I listen to my car, I don't hear the sounds as well. So maybe this one will sound better in my car. But like right now, I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. And lyrically, like, it's not like I have a problem with this, but I'm just kind of bored. Like, yeah, I get it. You love pussy and you're a pussy monster. Great. Awesome. Do you have anything else to say? No. That's all this song is about. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm, that's basically it. Okay. Well, I'm bored. Because really the production isn't grabbing me. Lyrically, he's just talking about pussy. Great. Awesome. Yeah. There you go. All right, well, let's finish this one up then.
I can make that pussy talk to me. I can make that thing jump off of you and walk to me.
Jump off of you and walk to me. That was pretty funny.
I can make that pussy stop crying, baby. And if you're on fire, you know the fireman can put out the fire.
The production here is strange to me.
It's the reason I am alive. Mama, I needed to stay alive. Let's play with that pussy like I play my guitar. I can play with that pussy like I play my guitar. Yeah.
Huh.
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
only one more minute to go. Yeah, well, that's just a big old giant skip for me. Easiest skip I've had in a while. That was basically just boring, in my opinion. Like, yeah, I get it. 5 minutes of odd, somewhat muted production with really fucking haphazard guitar sounds in there, and Wayne talking about how much he likes pussy. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Hopefully there's no more David Banner production. Oh, Alchemist is next. All right, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. David Banner. These last two tracks, Lala and Pussy Monster. No, just didn't work for me. And it's tough because on one hand I feel like he's at least trying to be original. He's trying to do something different, pretty unconventional in the sound, but it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. Okay, 2 more tracks left. 15 is called You Ain't Got Nuthing. It's featuring Jules Santana and Fabulous. The producer's The Alchemist. And this is, I don't know when The Alchemist started, but, this is coming up. This is 16 years ago already. So I'm curious to see how that sounds compared to, I recently listened to Alfredo. That was a great album. But that was 2020, I believe. So some younger, newer Alchemist here. Chopping in. Track 15, You Ain't Got Nuthing. Here we go.
Yes. What it look like out? Trying to show these niggas.
I didn't know the Alchemist had been around for so long.
Yeah. I'm with 101 niggas. We Dalmatian doggy.
Huh.
And fly with the tongue, so if
This
you
is
feel
different.
right,
I would have never guessed this to be the Alchemist. Although I'm not an expert on him. I pop up like Exhibit, but give it, I'm like Privis. Not to put no fucking fish tanks in your Civic. Fuck getting you ride pimp, you'll get hard tied with. Fuck getting you ride pimp.
Curled up like fried shrimp. It's been a good year, maybe I should ride with limp. Cause your boy just stay above the game. They tryna tag him, spray your brother frame, but your shots can't reach me, I'm way above your aim. Go ahead, nigga, say another name. Take the family for a joke, play them Wayne brother games. And I'ma get you
Wayne
some
Brothers.
scheming with this Keenan,
Oh my
aiming
God.
with this Damon, I'm putting that major pain in. They say it's Ocean Drive inspired, so you can call a cab once your bitch fall for fab.
You can call a cab. What's your bitch fall for fab? That's funny.
I got everything, you got nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm getting money like a motherfucker. Yeah, money you will never see. High definition. Yeah, I got everything. You got nothing, but you ain't got nothing on me. I'm on the grind till the police come. With that pistol on my side, boy, don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
I let that semi twirl ya. Now you can follow the drip, cause one shot out of the clip, but Jerry curl ya. Leave you sloppy like seconds, obey me like peasants, or get opened up like presents. She told me use a nag, use a bug. Damn. She told me I'm a blast, I'm a stud. Damn. She told me you be beast and you be checking for the burn, so I gave her knee pads for the rug. It's skull gang from the chain of the lifestyle. You surfboard dudes get wiped out, totally.
So this is fine. The biggest problem I have with it is Jules and Fab are both taking themselves pretty seriously here. And after everything we've heard so far on this album, this feels out of place. Like, especially this late in the album, especially after a couple misses, in my opinion. Lala and Pussy Monster are misses. Lollipop is a big hit, but I'm really not that into it. So now, like, we're at the end of the album. I've had a couple misses, and now I've got these two artists who I've never heard of before, and I don't know if they're big or not, but and they're on this album with Lil Wayne, which, I mean, that's cool. I like, people bringing features and stuff, great. But, like, Lil Wayne's been fucking around for a good hour now, and it's been fun, and just cracking up and laughing, and now these two guys come in with verses that are trying to, like, go hard and be serious and take them. It seems like they're taking themselves seriously, and so I'm like, are you on the right album? Like, did you mean to go next door? That's where I'm at. Like, no, what happened? What happened? Basically, like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, what happened? I was having so much fun, and now I don't know what's happened. The end is really breaking apart for me, which is, normally I would say, oh, that's too bad, and I like a good album run. But honestly, at an hour 18, if I just turn it off at track 11, and it's only an hour, or actually less than that, it would be like 50 minutes. That's kind of perfect for me, honestly. So, like, on one hand, it's kind of bumming me out that these last couple of tracks are doing nothing for me. But on the other hand, well, that's fine. I'll just listen to 1 through 11 and call it a day. That's not a problem either. And, like, look, there's nothing wrong with these lines. Fucking Exhibit. I can't believe I'm here to reference to Exhibit and Pimp Your Ride. I forgot all about that show. I used to like that show. Papa like Exhibit, but give them at your crib. No, not to put no fucking fish tanks in your Civic. Getting your ride pimped. I like that. That's good. Those are good lines. And then they've got all this wordplay here about, take this family joke to play them Wayne brothers. So the Wayne brothers they were big in the 90s, early 2000s, obviously with In Living Color. Actually, that was like late 80s in Living Color. And they had a bunch of movies and stuff. So they're referencing all these movies with the different brothers. Marlon and Sean. It's fine. And then, like, Jules is like, he's doing his thing. And look, it's fine. But this is not what I'm here for. I'm here for the silliness of it. I'm here for Wayne. These guys are just taking themselves way too seriously. Way too seriously. So it's not working for me. All right, let's keep going. Kind of like the chorus. I liked at the end there, the beat really starting to hammer. Yeah, that shit.
Gray black, and I got a 4-4 in a K, like A-stacks. Fuck your city, your town, I state facts. Take that, no, better yet, like Diddy. Take that. Wait, rats, I hate rats, I clean them out like Ajax. Got paper like A-fax, machine, asinine. Damn, I mean, asinine, I'm dapper, dying after mine, it will be 9. Damn, I mean, it will be 9.
There we go. There we go.
The greatest things you've ever felt, you've ever seen. All heard, Carter, Harvard, y'all skirting. Put up in your ass, I kick that shit, I gon' put it in the trash.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted to hear. That kind of shit. Yo, wait, fucking around, being silly. Going hard. Also going pretty hard, but also, like, funny hard. And I'm surprised they dropped out as much of the beat here. Or the production, I should say, not say the beat. Huh. Yeah. Again, one thing that has been nice is that the songs I'm not totally into, it's not like I hate them. Well, except for Pussy Monster. That was just garbage, I think. That one was just dumb. And then Phone Home, yeah. But Phone Home wasn't terrible. It was just fine. Whatever. But man, 4 in a row of just like, no thanks. No thanks. Especially You Ain't Got Nothing. 5.5 minutes. Could have just been 2. Could have just been 2 minutes. It would have been perfectly fine with me. The last 2 minutes. That would have worked. Huh. Well, there you go. There you go. Final track is called Don't Get It. It's almost 10 minutes long. So by far the longest track off the album. I'm going to read the summary real quick. Let's see. Lil Wayne closes Carter 3 with a song reminiscent of Kanye West's Last Call, a final track with 2 verses followed by extended monologue about his life. Okay. Instead of talking about his career, though, Wayne dives into the topics of mass incarceration, drug laws, and Al Sharpton. Okay. So there's some music, and then he goes on a rant for a while. All right. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice to listen to. Well, here we go. Let's drop in. Final track on Carter 3. Don't Get It. Almost 10 minutes. Closing it out. Here we go. Produced by Mousa and Rodney.
Baby, you understand me now.
Nina Simone.
If sometimes you see that I'm mad, don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good.
I need to listen to more Nina Simone.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
That was beautiful.
Misunderstood ain't gotta be explained, but you don't understand me, so let me explain. Stood in the heat, the flame, the snow. Please slow down, hurricane. The wind blow, my dread swing. He had hair like wool, like Wayne. Dropping ashes in the Bible. I shake them out and
Good
they
production.
fall on the
Cool
rifle.
production.
Scary. Hail Mary, no tail fairy. All real, very extraordinary. Perry, Mason facing the barrel if he tattle. My God is my judge. No gown, no gavel. A hound, a rabble. Down to battle. Now or never. Or never. In the effort. Fucking fantastic. Fuck if you agree I'm bright, but I don't give a fuck if you see me.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good.
This is cool. I like this a lot.
Please don't let me be misunderstood.
What you about, bitch? Excuse my French emotion and my passion, but I wear my heart on my sleeve like it's the new fashion. What are you asking? If I don't have the answer, it's probably on the web like I'm a damn tarantula. But I know you don't understand, cause you thought Lil Wayne was Weezy, but Weezy is Wayne.
I guess that's kind of the song. So what I'm going to do, I'll look at the lyrics. I'll sit and listen to all this. It's going to be 7 minutes, but that's okay. I just sit and listen. I doubt there's going to be anything to break down, right? This Nina Simone sample is fucking great. I love the production that's being used with the sample, too. You don't understand me, so let me explain. Stood in the heat, the flame, the snow. Please slow down, hurricane. The wind blow, my dread swang. And hair like wool, like Wayne. Scary, Hail Mary, no tail fairy. All real, very extraordinary. Perry Mason facing the barrel if he tattle. My God is my judge, no gown, no gavel. I really like that section right there. That was really good. What's this? For 8.5 months I gave Miss C to pain. Is that his mom? And yeah, okay. So she must have had a tough pregnancy. Now it's Young Money, baby. Keep the change. Mama say fuck 'em and we the same. I love that too. All right, let's listen to Lil Wayne's spoken word beer here. Let's see what he has to say.
I watched TV the other day, right? Got this white guy on there.
Oh, shit.
Talking about black guys. Talking about how young black guys are targeted. Targeted by who? America. You see, 1 in every 100 Americans are locked up. 1 in every 9 black Americans are locked up. And see, what the white guy was trying to stress was that the money that we spend on sending a motherfucker to jail, a young motherfucker to jail, will be less to send his or her young ass to college. Because this drug ain't that drug. You know, level 3, level 4 drug, shit like that. I guess it's all a misunderstanding.
The level 3, level 4 is, I wonder if he's talking about scheduling. But level 3 and level 4 are lower scheduled drugs. Maybe he's talking about drug offense levels. I don't know anything about that. You know, this whole thing about it would be less money to send them to college than to prison. Yeah, but less people make money off that. There you go. And, oh my God, you know, something, well, look, whatever. I'll just throw out the term systemic racism. I won't say, I have no way to know how severe it is, right? But there's racism in America. That's pretty well understood. To the extent, to the severity, who knows? I'll let other people argue that. But if you have a system that is racist in some way and wants to make money, the last thing they're going to fucking do is send the people they hate to college where they improve the lives of the people they don't care for while also making less money off of them, right? It's a shit situation, but it's pretty much what's going on right there. All right, let's keep going.
Don't trip, he live right on the end of your block. Yeah, that nigga live right down the street from you. Sex offender on the level 3 drug. Convicted, ex-con. Yeah, check him out. Yeah, what you got? You got a daughter, son? What you got? Yeah. You know what? Don't stop the track. That's the good weed. You know what? I have a fucking daughter. You understand me? And
it's look, it's pretty obvious what he's saying. It's pretty straightforward, but who's the bigger risk, right? If the idea behind these laws and behind policing the laws is to create a safer, better society, who do you want on the streets? Somebody who is addicted to crack or somebody who's a fucking rapist? Right? I mean, it's a pretty fair question. Yeah. Let's keep going. I mean, I could rant and rave, but the thing is, too, is pretty much 95% of the things I'll rant and rave about is all just my own bullshit anyway. Like, I have no understanding about the intricacies of the prison system, of police, what they actually are trying to do, what this system of prisons in America is trying to do, who's running them, what their goals are. You know, I don't fucking know. Anything I say is just going to be pure biased speculation on my part because I have no trust towards any of them. I do not trust the systems that we live in. I think they're inherently flawed and designed to oppress all of us. Now, I'm going to agree with Wayne here, too, in the terms of, yeah, I think black people are targeted more than white people, but I don't really think in my opinion, I don't think it's a racial thing. I think it's much more of a rich versus poor thing. And hopefully some of these idiotic, racist, poor white people will fucking figure that out one day. Hopefully. I don't know. Or maybe they already have. Maybe that's where I'm already got my head at my own ass. Maybe the poor white people who are in the shit with everybody else fully understand this. It's just the confused, brainwashed, middle-class white people listening to fucking Fox News all the time. Maybe they're the ones that haven't quite understood what's happening yet. Anyway, like I said, anything I rant to rave around, it's going to be all bullshit from my own biased opinion. There it is, right there.
another thing, let me take my glasses off, because I won't see the reaction on the faces when I say this.
I forget who Al Sharpton is.
Mr. Al Sharpton. Here's why I don't respect you, and nobody like you. See, you're the type that gets off on getting on other people. That's not good, no homo. And rather unhuman, I should say. I mean, given the fact that humanity, well, good humanity rather, to me, is helping one another, no matter your color or race.
That right there is why I made this channel. Because I knew all the opinions I had in my head about hip-hop, about that culture, about the music, everything, what it stood for, what it meant, what they glorified. I knew because I never listened to it. The opinions I had were all bullshit. They're all other people's opinions pumped into my head one way or another via fucking television or social media or who knows fucking what. That's why this channel exists. It is so much more important to interact with the people before you form your opinion on them. And this is what's so awful about today's current fucking online media climate is, and it's not even just media, it's corporate media and social media. It's just, there's these labels that put people into groups. And if you're in that group because you've been labeled that way, this is who you are. And that's what that means. And it's like, no, it's not even fucking true. It's just, that's all bullshit. Let's keep going. This has been interesting to listen to.
You don't know me. So if you're not going to try to, then what you say or think about me or whatever I do is totally Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yep.
To me.
Yup. Fuck yeah.
And it doesn't make you a good person to criticize before you improvise. Doesn't necessarily make you a bad person either, but the characteristics fall heavily into bad sway. But since I am human, I am good and bad as well. But I try my hardest to stay good. And some of the things I do and say may be bad, or just not too good. But I do try. So with that said, I don't fault you. I mean, you're only human. Good or bad. But I also don't respect you. And I don't care if that's good or bad. You see, you are no MLK. You are no Jesse Jackson. Fuck if you understand me. I love being misunderstood. Why? Because I live in the suburbs, but I come from the hood. Bring the hook in.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are
Brilliant. Brilliant end right there.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Ah, man. You know, hearing shit like that, it's good for me because honestly, you know, I'm a fairly like positive person, chill person, laid back person, happy person, but I'm also pretty pessimistic. I'm pretty cynical. I'm pretty jaded. I just honestly, I don't have a lot of hope for us as a species, as a society. But who knows? You know, it's easy to doom and gloom. It really is. It's pretty easy to doom and gloom because there's no effort in it. You just go, oh, everything's going to shit and I don't have to care anymore. You know, that's kind of lame. But listen to this, man. Honestly, this kind of stuff, it gives me hope because one thing that doing this channel, listening to hip hop for 3 years now and trying to just understand anything has helped me understand certain things such as I can't understand, right? There are people living lives in areas in this country having experiences I cannot understand. And that doesn't make me a good person or a bad person. It's just a fact. It just is. But listening to somebody like Lil Wayne say these things and go, okay. There's no prerequisite to paying attention and seeing what's going on. You don't have to come from anywhere or have a certain level of education. I mean, it's not like I don't have a college degree, so it's not like I'm a wildly educated person. I grew up fairly poor for the most part, not like poor, but, you know, single wide trailer out in the country, poor type thing. And I think, honestly, I think there's elements of that help a lot. Like I feel like if your life is pretty good and you have no reason to pay attention to the things that are happening outside of your sight, it's easier to ignore the flaws in the system. But anyway, kind of coming back to this, it's just I think it gives me hope because, I mean, this is 2008, but still, this has got to be real for today too. It just gives me hope that a lot of people are seeing the bullshit. A lot of people are seeing the bullshit. And I feel like that wave is spreading. It isn't just the people on the bottom being crushed by the machine that are seeing the machine as awful as it is. I feel like that is spreading. And I think a lot of that is because the machine itself is becoming more and more greedy and chewing up more and more people because it always wants more. It has to have more. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe, you know, the silver lining to the cloud of America failing, which who knows if it will or not, but goddamn, I look at the current presidential options and it doesn't seem like it's succeeding. You know, I look at the massive debt and how much we're paying in interest and how that has now surpassed defense spending. Doesn't seem like a succeeding country, in my opinion. Maybe in that failure, everyone will finally realize, oh shit, it really got bad, didn't it? And some of us didn't realize, and now it's going to fall apart a little bit. But when things fall apart, you now have the good time and the excuse and the reason to build it back a little better, hopefully. We'll see, man. you know, cool album, except for the last 4 songs. I'll listen to them again, but man, I always have such a great ride the first part, and then it's just like, oh, man, skip this, skip this, skip this, skip this. And Don't Get It, it's cool. But it's also a lot of spoken word. I mean, it'd be cool to have a version of Don't Get It without the spoken word. Just like 2.5 minutes of that beat with the Nina Simone sample and his couple verses, because that shit sounded amazing. But overall, yeah, I'm a Carter 3 guy. I'll have to put on 2 again and listen to it. I'll do that these next couple weeks as I'm listening to this one. I'll put on Carter 2 and bounce between them. But, yeah, I like Carter 3. Now, in terms of Wayne, this, I'm warmed up to him more. I can feel it already on this one, but I got to listen to him more. You know, he doesn't hit me like some of these other guys do, but he's also just different. I think a big part of it for me is my love for MF Doom is so much. And MF Doom is also silly. He covers that silly bass pretty well, while also doing these cool rhyming schemes and great. You know, Doom just does so many things of hip hop that I love. And so I'm just drawn to him so much. In Wayne, in a way, I feel like one of his biggest strengths is his silliness and his give a fuck mood and tone and stuff. And he does it really well. But between the two, I kind of prefer Doom. But that doesn't mean I can't like Wayne. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, which is, I suppose that's what I do is my job. But yeah, I like Carter 3. That was good. That was a good listen. Where are we at? 2.5 hours. Okay, that's about right. General rule of thumb on a reaction, the average is take the runtime and multiply it by 2. That's how long the video will be. So a little bit shorter, I suppose. That would have been 2 hours and 40 minutes. But the last song I just kind of listened to. Okay, well, we're going to go to music videos. Patreon only, $2 a month. I said that shit at the beginning. I'm not going to say it again. Honestly, don't really like promoting. As weird as that might sound, not really a huge fan of promoting.